she behaves differently with Satya. She's a completely different person in front of her husband, and she's another person in front of his twin brother or with Binodini. So that's what we worked on.
Mo. What was the word she used? I don't know. Do you remember, Tripti? Something she would say that, he thoda sa softy types lage. I can't really put a finger to one, but I will choose two scenes actually. Allow me that. I have a scene where three actually.
I was, feeling a lot more comfortable knowing that I have Rahul Bose and Anvita as well. She would, after every cut or after every shot, just come to me and cry. And she'd be like, I'm really sorry that I'm putting you through this, but this is just, important for the film and just do it.
Yeah, I was just saying, see how modest she's being right now.
What modest? No, I'm actually telling you the truth.
Okay, so I have with me the starcast of Netflix's new most amazing film, Bulbbul. I have with me Avinash and Tripti, or should I say Bulbbul and Satya. Welcome both of you. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Well, let me just begin by congratulating you on the success of Bulbbul. Like I was telling you, I absolutely loved the film. And I've been recommending it to everybody I know because this is just something that everybody needs to watch right now. And the best part about this is that this is not just something that I am feeling. This is something that everybody in the world who has seen Bulbbul is feeling because they love the film so much. I want to know from the both of you, were you expecting this kind of a response? Did you anticipate it while you guys were filming? Tripti, will start with you.
I did actually, but it's actually better than what I'd imagined it to be. It's quite overwhelming. My Instagram, my WhatsApp, my Twitter account is just flooded with messages, and I'm just receiving a lot of love and a lot of appreciation from everybody from the industry and from outside the industry. I'm glad that people have really liked the film and liked our work, and especially they're praising everything, right from the camera department to the sound department to the actors to the director. That's the best part, and so I'm just really happy about it.
Yeah, Avinash, what about you? Did you anticipate this?
No, yes, I was just talking about it. I think I definitely had a sense that it's a special film. I definitely felt that it was unique in its own way. I felt that with the screenplay. So yes, I was excited about it. But how would the audience receive it is something that you could never judge. And it's just so overwhelming to see the kind of response that it has got and people loving it so much. I really hope more people watch it and keep sharing a love for the whole team. And the beauty is that everyone has really, when people like the film, they start enjoying every facet of it, and which is what is so beautiful about people's love for it.
Tripti, I want to know from you, what kind of a prep was required from you to get into the skin of Bulbbul?
I think we did a lot of background research on the characters and the story, because I think it's really important. If you don't know the true nature of your character, or if you don't know how your character thinks or talks, then I think I think it's important, because if you don't know the true nature, then you won't be able to do it with full honesty, and that's what we worked on. Anvita wanted me to be completely ready with Bulbbul and know her in and out even before getting into workshops with the other co-actors of mine, because there she wanted me to just focus on this person's relationship with other characters that are there in the film, because this is a person who is different with everybody. She behaves differently with Satya. She's a completely different person in front of her husband, and she's another person in front of his twin brother or with Binodini. So that's what we worked on, and this was the major part of our preparation.
Avinash, were there any such special preparations for you also that you had to undergo?
For me personally, I think what was most interesting or something that I really had to work on was to let go of the judgments that I had about Satya, and to be able to have his kind of naivety and innocence, which which I personally kept resisting. Your personality kind of keeps taking over to situations, and to let go of that and stay with his naivety was something that I had to rediscover. That was something that I think happened during the preparation. Apart from putting on a little weight that Anvita wanted us, because we are in 1800s, and from Kolkata, she wanted us to be a little mo. What was the word she used? I don't know. Do you remember? Tripti? Something she would say that कि थोड़ा सा softy types लगे. So yeah, that was something that did. So yeah, that became part of my preparation as well.
This is so beautifully translated on screen also. I want to know, there are so many powerful scenes in the entire film, such scenes which sort of leave an impact with the viewers, and they sort of force you to think, because it's such a subtle take on how the society treats women. I want to know which one out of all of these amazing scenes is your favorite. Avinash, we'll start with you. Your favorite scene from Bulbbul. Could be yours,
So
could be somebody else.
I can't really put a finger to one, but I will choose two scenes actually. Allow me that. I have a scene where three actually. So the first one that I want to mention is the one where you see Bulbbul waiting for a longing for Satya while she's while she's there. Then there is the sequence of, I don't know if you could be having those spoilers, Rahul Bose and where Indrani happens to poker scene, And the third one, which again was very, very interesting for me, is the one between Binodni and Bulbbul, where she talks about the Raz. महलों में बहुत राज होते हैं. That scene, I think, is something that I really, really enjoyed. So these three scenes really stood out for me in the film, and I really absolutely enjoyed.
Agreed. Tripti, for you?
For me, my personal favorite are the one that where she gets hit by poker, and then there's another one where she gets raped by Mahendra. Those two scenes, from day one were my favorite, and I knew how important those scenes were for the film, and I wanted to, do them with full honesty, and it was very challenging, honestly.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, those two scenes are very important also in the film, and I can imagine having a co-star who's understanding and who's supporting you so much. It must have become slightly easier for you. So talk to me about those two particular scenes, because actually there was a lot of violence there. They were very difficult to see also. So I'm just imagining it must have been very difficult to shoot as well. Talk to me about those two scenes in particular.
Yeah, it was difficult. I won't say that it was easy, and as I just mentioned, I was, feeling a lot more comfortable knowing that I have Rahul Bose and Anvita as well. She would, after every cut or after every shot, just come to me and cry, and she'd be like, "I'm really sorry that I'm putting you through this, but this is just, important for the film, and just do it." And the interesting part is that we never rehearsed for those scenes. As I, just mentioned, that she never made us rehearse for the scenes, and would only give us situations. So there was no rehearsal done. There was no brief given to me, like no long briefs were given. And I remember having this conversation with Rahul Bose, my co-actor, who he called me before the shoot, and he said, as an actor, it's my responsibility to give my 100% there. But I want you to know that if you need your co-actor there, I'll be there. So if you need to, talk to me, I'll be there as Rahul Bose. So, that was very special for me, because then I could, knowing that I have people around me who love me and who truly care about me as an actor and as, a human being, just gave me a lot of, a sense of comfort, and I could, focus only on my acting then. I was still getting a lot of sympathy from people around me. Everybody was crying and they were coming and hugging me all the time. And Rahul sir also, after, I'm sure it was difficult for him as well, because he's completely opposite of what Indranil is or what Mahendra is. And I'm sure he was also going in that dark space, and after every shot, every take, he would come out from that space just to try and, provide some comfort to me. He would try and talk to me about things. He would go to my director or my producers or the ADs and tell them to keep checking in on me, which I believe was very sweet of him. So yeah, it was difficult, but then those people, they just made it easy for me.
Avinash, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was just saying, see how modest she's being right now.
What modest? No, I'm actually telling you the truth.
Well, if she says so, we'll believe you. Thank you so much, Avinash and Tripti, for joining in. I have to again congratulate you on Bulbbul, and thank you so much for Bulbbul, and looking forward to more such amazing content from the both of you.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.